Welcome back to the 100 spin test. In today's episode, number 71, we continue our dive into the murky waters of roulette strategies, where promises of guaranteed wins often drain faster than roulette crackpot's bag of dimes. Ever wondered if these so-called foolproof strategies can withstand the chaos of real-world distractions and cognitive biases? Well, you're in the right place. Let's see what happens. Today's test is from our favorite narcissist, Roulette Jackpot, and is from his September 22, 2024 video called Back on Roulette Royale for Good. Made $100 bucks quickly under 10 minutes. No joke strategy. No, really, that's what he called it. I prefer the European wheel, but since the crackpot is using an American wheel, we'll use it. There are 30 winning numbers out of a possible 38, so there is a 79% likelihood of winning on each spin. The presence of the zeros allow the casino to ghost 5.3% of each bet in aggregate, so our expected loss is 79 units. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've kept the unit size at 1 simoleon. So, place 6 units on the first column, and 1 unit each on the 11 to 12, 14 to 15, 17 to 18, 20 to 21, 23 to 24, 26 to 27, 29 to 30, 32 to 33, and 35 to 36. You could replace 8 split bets with 4 corner bets, but don't bother. This bet is foolish regardless of how you play it. If you insist on playing his lousy bets, stick to betting dimes if penny tables are not available. We will win 3 units if the ball lands on 1, 4, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. You will lose your whole 15-unit bet if the ball lands on 00, 0, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, or 9. As always, the animated graph below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives an idea of how volatile the bet is. There is also a table below showing the payouts and losses for this bet. A link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer that contains much more information for this bet can be found in the description.
Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
This guy is a joke. He has a grandiose sense of self-importance. He lives in a fantasy world that supports his delusions of grandeur. He needs constant praise and admiration. He has a sense of entitlement and exploits others without guilt or shame. He demeans, intimidates, bullies, or belittles others. If he is like this on YouTube, imagine how horrible it must be to be around him. I pity his family. Anyhow, I wouldn't give a damn about this lunatic if he wasn't encouraging folks to throw away their money on his crackpot get-rich-quick casino schemes. I ran the routine statistical tests on the results. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.2 with a standard deviation of 0.5. That means it took a little more than 2 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 3 spins 95% of the time. 32 and 34 each repeated once. The hot numbers were 7 with 7 hits, 14 with 6 hits and 11 and 30, with 5 hits each. The cold numbers were 12, 13, 15, and 35, with no hits each. We had one streak of 18 wins in a row, 2 streaks of 11, 1 of 7, 1 of 6, 2 of 5, 1 of 4, 1 of 3, and 5 streaks of 2 consecutive wins. We also had 2 streaks of 2 losses. We were in profit for only the first spin of the test. With exceptionally good fortune, it still lost money. Let's look at our rankings. We'll find this at 56th on raw winnings losses, and 51st on percent of bankroll increased or decreased. Like the creator himself, this strategy is indeed a joke. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. Some strategies only work for a limited time, and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly.
Good luck until the next time.